And hello guys, welcome to another prediction video. As you see in front of me, I have the Premier League now doing. We have a lot of games as you see, just like in the previous videos. I'm gonna do the complete league, the first week of these games. And just like the previous videos, there is no bankers guys, just some regulars and big value picks, simply because I really don't know the players, the transfers in all of the clubs and how they're gonna react when they play together. So that's why we are going very cautiously in the first 2 weeks. So without further ado, we're gonna start with Manchester United Fulham. But before we do, guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, guys. I really appreciate you guys and your support and everything. And let's keep this channel growing. And let's do this. So the first game is Manchester United against Fulham. So this is a very important game for Manchester United, because I think from this game everything we're gonna see a clear picture of United, because if United do not win this first game at their stadium, I'm 100% the media, the pressure, the negativity around the club are gonna be major, and I think they're gonna suffer a lot if they do not win their first game. So because of that, I really expect United to win here, and I was this close, guys, to go a United banker to win, just because of how big this game for them actually is. But as I said, it would be very let's say very not serious and very naive if I could put this as a banker, and also non-professional if I say the first game to be a banker. So I really don't want to go that way. But as I already stated, United to win is definitely a way to go for me. So I'm gonna put a 2-1. I'm gonna go with 2-1 here. I was deciding between 1-0 and 2-1, but I'm gonna go with Manchester United 2, Fulham 1 here. And as I said, Manchester United to win is a regular pick. And one pick also that I very like, and it's a very big odds, is second pick gonna be half time draw, full time Man United win, and the odds are definitely 4.5, something like this, maybe even 5, but 4 point something are the odds for half-time draw and full-time Manchester United here for the first game, guys. The second one is Ipswich against Liverpool. This is gonna be a very big test for Liverpool, and I don't mean just like game-wise. I expect a very hard season for Liverpool this year. I think the coach gonna have a lot of problems, because he have some of the players that are very hard to deal with. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how he gonna react to them. And when I say some very hard players to deal with them, I mean Salah and Nunez. Those players are very hard to deal with them mentally, because Salah is already a big player and he is now starting to fade off because he's getting old. So you really not need to very carefully go with him. And also on the Nunez side, he's kinda have a mentality of a Balotelli. He's very all over the place. Klopp had hard time with him, and for me Klopp is definitely better than the coach that have Liverpool now. So there it's gonna be a very big issue for the coach here. But I also still expect Liverpool win here, but I don't think it's gonna be a very convincing one. Still enough of a win, so I'm gonna put Ipswich. I'm gonna give them a goal, and Liverpool I'm gonna give them a free. So a decent win with 2 goals here. And of course, for me, as I said, Liverpool to win, regular pick. That's for the second game. Then we have Wolves against Arsenal. For me, this is a no-brainer. Arsenal to win. Arsenal had some very also nice transfer window, but we're gonna see how they gonna perform, and that's why I'm also gonna go with simple Arsenal. I don't know. Let's say 3. I'm gonna give the actually the same result. So Wolves 1. Arsenal to win, regular pick. Then we have Everton against Brighton. I have no idea where to go here, guys. I honestly have zero idea. So I already said, guys, don't put your prediction based on these friendlies, because here you can see from these friendlies that Brighton is kinda definitely better to go here, but I don't trust friendlies, as I said in my previous videos, simply because a lot of tactic here is different players. They try to hide a lot of stuff, then try to test something new and stuff like that. So the friendlies are never a good option to see where the team is. So that's why I never look this, but I wanted to look how they performed between each other, and based on this I see the last 2 games did happen as a draw. So I'm very I'm thinking of going to the same way of a draw, but I really don't know. So I'm not gonna give you a pick for this match, because I really have no idea where the game can and will go. So I'm gonna give just a result that I think is gonna happen, and for me, I'm gonna go with Everton 0, Brighton. I'm gonna give Brighton 1. I'm gonna put it like this, but I have no picks for these games, guys. This is just a result that I think it's gonna happen, but I'm not convinced in this at all. So after that we have Newcastle against Southampton. I think Newcastle should get this game. Not gonna explain too much. I think Southampton is one of the teams that's probably gonna get relegated this season, and as we know, guys, Newcastle have big owners now, big players, and very good stadium, and all the stuff that they need to perform well this season as well. So I think they gonna do exactly that, and simple as it is, I'm gonna give Newcastle 2, Southampton 0, and for me, Newcastle to win, regular pick. Then we have Nottingham Forest against Bournemouth. So this is a game also that is very hard for me, and also, as you see here, it clearly states the obvious. So another game that I have zero sense on where to go, but here I see, guys, that Bournemouth did not win for a lot of games. So only last 8 games we had 1 or 2 draws, and all of them Bournemouth kind of won. So based on this, I'm actually gonna go brave here, guys, and I'm gonna go with Nottingham Forest, and the pick for me is gonna be Nottingham 1, Bournemouth 1. Double chance on Nottingham, regular pick. So I think Nottingham not gonna lose. So draw double chance as a regular pick on Nottingham Forest is a way to go for me, simply because Bournemouth had a lot of good and better results against them. So expect this chain to breaks, or maybe just to get a simple draw in this match. So after that game we have West Ham against Aston Villa. As we see here, again a game that is very close in the odds, and I also have no idea where to go here. So West, I'm gonna again do something similar here with Everton Brighton match. So this not gonna be my pick, guys. I'm just gonna state a result. So I'm gonna put West 1, Aston 2. I have no idea how this game gonna end, guys. So have this game with a bit of salt. But this is the result that if I have to put, I would put something like this. But as I said, there is a no pick for me for this match. After West Ham against Aston Villa, we have Brentford against Crystal Palace. I think I'm gonna go with Brentford here, guys. The simple thing is we have a lot of draws here that is happening. They had actually like 5 draws, and after that a Crystal Palace win. But for some reason I expect Brentford to perform here, and I'm actually gonna give a barely 2-1 win for Brentford. But again, I'm not gonna give any official pick. So Brentford 2, Crystal Palace 1. After that, we have a derby, guys, a Chelsea against Manchester City, guys. So this game, it's gonna be very, very, very interesting in so many ways, guys. So the first thing that comes to my mind here is that Chelsea, as you know, have the Cucurella on their side, and Haaland is at Manchester City, and you know that famous song Cucurella, Estrella, and whatever. So it's gonna be very, very fun because it's the first game. I don't know why Cucurella even got Haaland in his song, because Haaland was not even in the Euros. So I really don't know what's there. But either way, it's gonna be very, very fun to see how both of these players gonna react. Sorry, guys. How both of these players gonna react. So based on that, and based on the teams, and from what I know is that Manchester City did not kind of lose any of the big players. So we have still De Bruyne, Silva, Rodri, Walker. All of these players are still in the Manchester City side. They lost Alvarez. He went, I think, to Atletico Madrid, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But they did lose Alvarez. So that's the only player that I know that Manchester City have lost. But yes, also Doku is still there and stuff like that. And Chelsea have 40 players to choose for, so they're all over the place. Yes, then we know some players that they gonna start. Palmer definitely, and stuff like that. But still, there is a lot of question marks on their side. But I simply can go only to Manchester City side. So I'm gonna give you actually 2 picks for this kind of game. The first one gonna be Chelsea, the result, and I am thinking of going Chelsea 1, Manchester City 1. I'm gonna explain you why. So the first pick is draw double chance on Man City as a regular pick. Second pick is draw, simple draw, and I'm gonna explain you why. So why I think it's gonna be a draw. I think from what information that I have, guys, here, Rodri is not gonna play because he's injured. I'm not sure about this information, but from what I know, Rodri is injured and he's not gonna play. Based on that, I think they're gonna draw. But if I'm mistaken and Rodri do play, I think Manchester City gonna win with 1 goal advantage. So for now, because I still think Rodri is not gonna play, I'm gonna leave it as a 1-1. But draw double chance on Manchester City either way should be the best way or the safest way to go here. So that's for that game, guys. And then we have the last one, Leicester against Tottenham. Leicester side newly promoted against Tottenham. So for me, I'm leaning towards Tottenham here, and the odds, as you see now, they are stating the obvious also. So for me, I'm gonna put it Leicester 1, Tottenham 2. Draw double chance is for me here on Tottenham regular pick. I don't want to complicate it, guys. It's simple as it is, but this is how I expect the result to happen. So this is pretty much it, guys, for the Premier League show. I really hope that you had a very nice vacation, that you're full of energy. I wish you really good luck with all of your picks. You don't need to put all of these picks that I have stated, of course. You take the picks that you like the most, and be very careful, guys. It's the first week of the games. Anything can happen in any of the match, so very carefully pick your battles. So this is I know that I personally gonna go very cautiously here with little stakes, because I wanna soak the information. I wanna see the teams, how they perform, how they react, and all that stuff, how the coaches react to the players and stuff like that. So the first 2 weeks are just touching the field and see where it goes. Anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys, again, and see you on the next video, guys. Bye.